Yeah. Welcome back to the motherfucking Roosevelt show. This is the 50th, should I say again, the 50th episode, man. Took a nigga a minute to get here, but we are definitely here in the building, man. With no further ado, man, we're gonna go ahead and run this intro and we'll be back, man. We got a great show for y'all tonight. I got a special guest here with me. Got a few of my other partners joining on with me as well. Um, but before we get into this show, man, y'all know I gotta run that intro. I'll be back. We'll be back in about a good minute or so. Let's go. Yeah, man. Welcome back to the Roosevelt show, man. Let me go ahead and drop a bomb for us while we up in here, man. Like this, man. All right, listen. Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
yo. Brother Milo, man. Brother Milo. Good evening, my
Yes,
brother.
sir.
How you doing this evening, my brother?
Good evening, brother. Nice to be back with you, man. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Definitely uh one of my, favorite guests, man. One of the
Oh, I
dudes,
appreciate that, man.
you know what I'm saying? You killed me with the last shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny as fuck. The brother said, go to the DR. And that stuck with me ever since. You know what I'm saying? Real shit,
Go
real
to the
shit.
DR, man.
Go to the DR, man. Hey, I might
hit,
take you
hit the
up.
reset button. Hit the reset button on your manhood, goddamn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing this evening, man?
Doing good, man. Glad to be off work. Um, I went walked about 5 miles, and I'm feeling refreshed. And
Mm,
now I'm chilling with another good brother.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know it's been a minute since you and I chopped it up, if you want to say.
Right,
How was
right.
your, how was your Thanksgiving, man? We didn't rap about that, man. How was your Thanksgiving, my brother?
Oh, it was cool, man. I got 3 kids. They're all grown. I got all of them came together at the same time, man, at my mom's house. It was like a pleasant surprise. God was moving in the building, and we were vibing, laughing, giggling, eating too much, talking noise. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Stuff that I prayed for when I was a young knucklehead. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Not handling my responsibilities, and like it's like God showed me favor, forgave me for a lot of the dumb stuff I did when I was young.
It manifested itself, man.
Right, right.
Uh, that higher power, man. He tends to work, in mysterious ways, is what grandmama used to say, right? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely,
Love,
man.
love cut through a lot of bullshit.
It
I'm
does.
happy that my kids still love me. I always loved them, even when I didn't know how to love them.
Hmm.
But I'm in a better place now where I got grandkids now, so I can show my kids love by loving hard on their children, my grandchildren.
Right, right. I mean, at the end of the day, OG, we only human, right? Um,
Right.
and I know your children, despite whatever daddy does, I say this the same way, I speak on that myself as well. No matter what
Yeah.
daddy does, they always gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
always gonna gravitate to you. You know what I mean? Even if whatever uh energy that's surrounding them that says maybe they shouldn't, they
Right.
still
They
gonna have love.
mamas. That nigga ain't shit. He did
Hey,
this, that, that.
I was gonna get politically correct, OG. But you
And
put
now
it out
we gotta keep it real.
1,000. 1,000. Definitely got to keep it real 1,000. Walt in the building. What's up, Walt, man? Hey, shout out to Walt, Kansas City in the building, man. Appreciate you, my brother, man. Praying for your health too, OG. I seen the post that you posted the other day, man. Praying for your health, brother Walter, man. Real good
Get
friend.
well, Walt.
Yeah, get well. Um, yeah, man. Diving into the show, man. All good. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Shit, that's good to hear, man, that you're doing well, my brother.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Diving into the show, man. We got some breaking news. Let me go ahead and drop this, man. I got Milo in here. We finna drop this breaking news, man. Some bullshit going on out here in these streets, man. Um, I don't know if you heard of this, Milo, but a woman was arrested recently for
God
attempting
damn.
to burn down Martin Luther King's childhood home in Atlanta. The story is that an off-duty officer um caught her in the act of pouring gasoline on the house that Martin Luther King grew up in, and she was, probably going to burn it down. Um, what do you think about that, man? Let's talk about it.
It was a black woman doing that stupid shit.
That was a white lady.
You know? It was a white woman.
It's a white lady. Yeah.
You know, she bold in the motherfucker because that's that neighborhood. I'm very familiar with that spot. It's a very black neighborhood where it's starting to gentrify. So yeah, it's white folks around, but that
Mm-hmm.
symbol is very powerful. I'm talking about thousands of people be down there every day.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands every day, even in the rain, because it's right by the Martin Luther King Center
Yeah.
where him and his wife buried it, and they got a lot of good information around there. I don't know. I guess just the image of who that man is, his energy, um, the energy that black people gain from him, it just bothered her. Maybe that's something from her past, a childhood, a family. Like, I gotta get this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even though he dead, I gotta get him type shit. She was tripping. And I'm
Yeah.
glad they caught her because that's a wood structure. And all
Yeah.
the houses on that block, old school wood structures. She'd have lit that, boom, that whole block would have went up.
Yeah. Real talk. Um,
Kuzan.
Shout out to
What's up? What's up?
Juanisha, man, in the building. I appreciate you for watching, sis. This is the 50th episode. I definitely appreciate you for tuning in. She said she at work, pocket watching. I appreciate I appreciate you. Walter, I appreciate you for watching too, brother. Prayer does
Got the
definitely
big
work.
cup.
Yep. 100p, man, right on time, man. We was talking about this clip here. A woman was arrested. As y'all can see in the film here, she's pouring gasoline on the home that Martin Luther King grew up in. Um, Milo was saying that it's a prominent area of it's gentrified basically, but I do know. I mean, we at least we have to think that this is like a tourist destination, right? Like where all the people, come visit.
Yeah.
It's historical. Um, what do you feel about this, P man? In this days and times in 2023, that somebody's trying to like racism is still, and we know racism is still alive, but in the form of like wanting to burn down Martin King's home, childhood home.
Uh, I mean, don't nothing surprise me nowadays. I mean, if you see stuff on the news, I mean, shit that's happening nowadays, I don't know why people be surprised. Like my grandma used to say, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. But
mm,
it's messed up that it's going on. But what can we do if we all don't get on the same page?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
real. Um, I guess my question to y'all is like, do y'all feel like racism is more hidden compared to like how it was like blatant back in the day? Like when it was Jim Crow laws, we know they had signs white only. When it was,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying,
Right.
water fountains or restrooms, it would say white only. Um, Nowadays, to see it prevalent in this form, do y'all feel like it's more put out there in the world? Do you feel like it's hidden agendas here and there?
And racism is always right beneath the surface.
Mm,
They put a veneer cover on it to throw us off, to make us think we all one, we all included. Um, they put out the propaganda, ain't no black, white, we all Americans. But if you know the history of the United States, the history of the Western slash white world for the past 500 years, that's racism is about domination and power, domination over resources, wealth, bring wealth to themselves, keep it from us. It's always right there. And it'll pop up every now and again with Tamir Rice, Mike Brown, everything. They'll show you what's right. It's really in your face, but they know we some loving people, and we like to see the God that's in us and other people, and we always looking for good hope. Hope message like Obama put out there. We not like that. We don't understand killing somebody else's child because they white or another
mm,
race. We don't understand raping a woman or beating somebody. We don't get that, so we don't think other people do that. Shit, how you think they got power? It's
mm,
always right there, man. And we
mm,
fool ourselves to think that it went away, that it's ever gonna go away. Just accept we're gonna fight this till we die.
mm,
Our children gonna fight this till they die. Our grandchildren gonna fight this till they die. And just prepare yourself.
mm. Yeah, that's real. That's real.
I
Juanisa
mean, you know
said,
what though?
yeah,
It's kind of crazy because if you really pay attention to what's going on, look at what's going on, especially like towards the black people. It's two things I got to say to that. It's like a lot of people should be happy that black people just want equality and not trying to get even.
Damn.
First and foremost, like real talk, and secondly, it's like I said before. We all got to be on the same page, man. It's too much. A lot of other people treat us a certain way because they see how we treat ourselves.
yeah,
Hmm.
So
yeah,
we got to be on
yeah.
the same page. We got to be on the same accord. Can't nobody treat us bad if we not treating ourselves bad. What I mean, let's be real. Like black on black crime is still real. You got white on white crime. You got Hispanic on Hispanic crime. You know what I'm saying? You got all. They don't talk about that, but we know the black on black crime is real. But I say that to say this: we have to unite amongst ourselves. So we can't expect nobody to treat us good if we ain't gonna treat ourselves good.
That's real. I've always said, man, the black race is the most forgiving race. We so quick to forgive
The
other
most
races.
accepting.
The most accepting. There we go. The most accepting to forgive other races. But when it comes to internal conflict of ourselves, nigga, we can't figure it out. We can't figure it out. It doesn't matter. I mean, we could start with, in the hood. We could start at corporate America. We could any level. We could forgive others. No, it's okay. Okay, you apologize. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. But when it comes to us fixing our own shit in our own communities, nigga, it's like World War III. We just can't forgive ourselves. Or we don't even know how to sit down at the table to even discuss about mending the issue. But we quick to say, hey, look, hey, we had a problem with them. Yeah, no problem. I don't want to bring up no other races in here because these social media platforms can be a motherfucker. Okay.
Exactly. I understand
Yeah, I
that. So
mean,
we
you know what I'm
talking code. Yeah.
saying? Let's
But
go.
it's like we emulate dominant society. Since dominant society hate us, we hate us, you
Mm,
know, and we want to be like them, and to be like them mean to hate us. But you'll never have a mass movement, everybody unifying. That's a pipe dream. You just got to find a critical mass of people who think like you, some like-minded souls. They say it only take 10% of a group to make a movement. Look, through all out our protests, whenever black people stand up, the whole world get inspired by us and stand up. You saw that
right,
in 2020 when we
right.
start having the movements because of what happened in Minneapolis with their brother George Floyd. They started
Mm,
protesting in London. They was protesting in Germany. They was
mm,
protesting in Russia. They were
mm.
protesting in South America. Why? Because when we moved, they moved. During the civil rights movement, when we started moving, fighting back against white supremacy, all of Africa stood up, start kicking the colonial masters off their throat, and start getting the countries free. Ghana, Liberia, South Africa, Zimbabwe. We can keep going on. What I'm saying is, like, we are the canary in the coal mine. As we move, the world move. They look to us, not just they look to us for inspiration. You can look at it in music and fashion. You know what I'm saying? Our slang become the slang for the whole country. The
Mm,
music we listen to become the music other races vibe with.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many brothers I know ride around bumping mariachi music, but I know a whole bunch of Hispanics bumping hip hop. You
That's
understand what I'm saying? Because they love our culture, but they hate us, and we gotta love us. And we always elevate the lower form of us and put that on stage. Look what they doing our women now. They making being a ratchet, thought, nasty bitch the motto of black womanhood. That's bullshit. We gotta reject shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. That's
That's a fact.
100.
That's a fact.
That's 100.
That's a big fact. I mean, hell, look at going off what you said. I mean, I know here in LA, how many Hispanic partners we got or people we know use the word nigga more than black people amongst each other when they see
A
somebody,
lot,
or even when they're addressing a black folk. Like, what up, my nigga? What up, my nigga? Like,
a
I
lot.
tell them all the
Right.
time, you don't see me calling somebody else black, my nigga, so don't call me that.
That's real.
Yeah, and a lot of them don't have no historical context behind it. If they do, they ignore it. They don't realize that word got blood on it. You know, and
Mm,
I was a teacher for about 7, 8 years, and I used to hear them Hispanics out here saying nigga, and I used to pull them to the side, look, don't do that. I don't go around and say, what's up, my way back? What's happening way back? We cool way back. You'll get offended. So when you saying nigga, that offends me. Just because you listen to our music, you hear that shit repeated over and over again, it ain't cool. That word got blood on it. When our grandparents, great grandparents, great grandfather heard that word, they was about to hang us. They about to lynch us. We paid the price for that word.
mm.
We can't give you no pass to say that word. And if you respect me and you love me as a brother, if you Hispanic, you love me, you will respect not to say that shit.
Yeah, that's
I
real.
got a question for both of y'all though.
What's up, man? Shoot your shit, man.
What
What's up?
like what do y'all what's y'all opinions on dudes like, which is artists I've listened to, like Fat Joe, DJ Khaled and them, saying the word nigga, being allowed to say the word amongst, some of the black artists that's been in the industry way before them, you know what I'm saying? Like who allowed them to say that shit. Like what do you think about that?
I mean, Hollywood
Mm-mm.
is watered down, bro. Hollywood is watered down. So what's accepted, it's almost like, you know how they say, police officers, that is protected by that blue badge. That blue badge, it's the same thing, that you could put in Hollywood. Hollywood has a certain way of, and when I say Hollywood, I mean actors, rappers, athletes, we can name them all. When certain shit behind them walls, these relationships that's being built, they blend in cultures. And predominantly in most of these fields, such as being an athlete or a rapper those are predominantly dominated by the black culture, right? All right. So when you put it like that, it's like we accepting that shit. We accept that shit. We accept that shit to the point where back in the 90s, when Tupac and them was around bussing, you wouldn't hear that shit. You wouldn't hear Vanilla Ice say, go to a party. What's up, my nigga? You never hear that. Right? So now these rappers, I can even say a little bit past Slim Shady, Eminem, the white boy. Past his generation, which will be 50 and all of them, you'll never hear him say, yo, what's up, my nigga 50? Or maybe they did. Who knows? But this is where the changing of the guard comes in. You see what I'm saying? Because now it has become acceptable. Do I agree with that shit? Hell no. Like Milo
I can't never
said,
get down with it. Yeah.
that shit
You know,
comes with
maybe I'm an ancient relic. I blame the black people who was around Fat Joe growing up in the Bronx, who gave him a pass, who made him feel comfortable to say that shit. It's their fault. And then the
exactly.
white boy who say that, I blame the black people who grew up with them, who was in their everyday presence, who gave them a pass, who made them feel comfortable to say that shit. It's their fault. I'm way out here in Texas. I didn't grow up around Fat Joe. If Fat Joe grew up around me, he'd have said nigga one too many times, we'd have slapped the shit out of his ass. And he would have knew that the words out of his mouth have consequences.
Hmm.
The people around him didn't let him know the words that come out of his mouth have consequences. Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but you have repercussions for that shit. Ain't nobody busting in his mouth for saying that shit. So now he comfortable to get on wax saying that shit. That's bogus to me. And I think that's flawed for him saying that shit.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, but you know, him and Khaled, those aren't the only ones. You got so many, you know, we got artists on the West Coast, you know, who aren't black, who use the word heavily. You know, a lot of them think because they date a black woman, they get a pass. Like, oh, I date my girlfriend or my wife is black.
There's the people in their life who made them comfortable to say that shit. We ain't in their everyday life. People in their everyday life, but we know them, fuck them.
Facts. That shit don't mean nothing, though. Like, nigga, we still demand our respect, though.
Yeah, you can't come around me saying that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? When you say that, it might be a chosen crowd that these motherfuckers choose to say it around too, because they might not say it around everybody. See what I'm saying? It may be a crowd of niggas that he may have tried to say it, Fat Joe or DJ Khaled, whoever. They may have tried to say, hey, yo, my nigga, well, niggas looked at that nigga like, yo, this your last time. You know what I mean? You gonna say that shit. Got a problem.
Right.
But you know what? I think a lot of people use that cause for their benefit, you know, as far as like showing that they care about the black race. And I say that to say this because after the George Floyd incident here in LA, a lot of the schools wanted to acknowledge, you know, more things about black culture. Like I remember I was working in the district at the time, and the principal, which is a good guy, I've been knowing for a long time. You know, he asked me one time, hey, you know, I want to see how we can incorporate, you know, more stuff about African American history. And I said, let me guess, you want me to help you out with it? I said, look, well, I appreciate you coming to me with it, but why you didn't do this 2 weeks ago before George Floyd got killed?
Right.
You know, it's like, why did y'all wait for something to happen? And now, you know, yeah, it wasn't popular. Now y'all not doing it for the benefit of, you know, for a good cause. Y'all doing it to make your school look better.
Right. Right.
You know, so that's why I say, like, if people really want to say they're not against that stuff, you know, they got to stop doing ignorant shit. And I say black people too, because people don't want to realize some black people can be racist as hell too.
Yeah, facts. It's some
well, you know, I got an issue with that because black people can't really be racist. We can talk shit about another race, but black people can't deny nobody no home loan. Black people can't deny nobody no job. Black people can't deny nobody no advancement. That's what racism is really about. The control of resources and who they go to and who they deny to. Everything else is just talking shit. It's like the drunk man on the corner talking shit. You ain't gonna pay no attention to him. He could cuss you and you laugh at him. It don't mean shit. So when black people talk about other people, it don't mean shit because we can't control other people's lives. But when the dominant society feel a certain way about us, they can affect our lives. That's why you have ghettos. That's why you have high unemployment. That's why you have a lot of single baby mamas, because of policies that they put in place based on how they feel about us. We can't do that to them.
I mean, I agree with you on that, but I'm talking about as far as like black people being racist towards their own people. How many black people, I can speak in LA, that's their own business owners, that won't hire a nigga that come up to them that's got out of jail? They won't do that. Like you being biased towards your own people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even some black people will tell another black person, I'd rather go get the Hispanic dude. You know what I'm saying? You won't even give your own person a shot.
It go deeper than that, bro. It go deeper than that. Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Y'all heard the story. 1912.
Yeah.
It was bombed.
Right.
We had banks, we had businesses, we had everything that you can imagine that our communities needed. And it started in Oklahoma, right in the middle, smack dead in the center of the nation. That shit was gonna spread. You know what happened? Y'all know the story, but I'm enlightening a few people that may not know what happened. That shit was burned up. It was a war zone. It was bombed. It was bombed. And they tore that shit down. So since that day, we ain't never seen a black bank again. Never. You know what we see? You know what they gave us? Liquor stores on every corner. GR, EBT, welfare, Section 8. They substituted all of these things across this globe or country because they felt, yo, we got to suffice for some of this shit. Now, going back to the Martin Luther King thing, you know what I feel about it? And I'm just going to drop this plane and I'm going to land. Look, y'all remember them statues that got tore down in 2020? George Floyd, you know, all that shit that happened, they took down in them Confederate statues down in the South. This ain't nothing but retaliation for that. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I feel like this ain't nothing but retaliation for that. Y'all going to erase our history because a lot of them feel strong that that's part of history. The Confederacy bullshit.
Especially in Atlanta.
That's where this shit happened. You see where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Could be wrong, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? Like, I'm glad that people fought to get some of that stuff removed, those statues, the Confederate flag and stuff like that, which is good. You know, we don't need to see that shit. But it's like, why don't some people take that same energy towards something that's going to be real? Because, I mean, I'm going to be real. You know, the removal of I'm in California. We don't see Confederate flags out here. You know what I'm saying? We deal with Confederate type people, though. You know what I'm saying?
the LAPD.
You know, shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, but I'm telling you, man, it's like real shit. We need to put that fight towards something that's really beneficial for us all as black people. Because I mean, like, yeah, it was a step towards the right direction, but like, come on, let's be real. Like Milo said, we ain't in charge of this and that. So it's like, okay, they like, let's remove this shit and keep going about our day. Okay, we remove the flag.
That's some symbolic shit. That was just some symbolic shit. It ain't no real tangible shit. Tangible shit is control of wealth and resources. Now, we still have farms, we can, you know, feed ourselves. Shit, that's one thing. But right now, wealth is paper money. And we got to get paper money. And it, like I said earlier, 100p, you're going to have to find a few like-minded brothers like you where you at and click with them. Because most of us gone. Most of us done bought into the lie.
Facts.
Most of us think we can fully integrate, which is a pipe dream. So you find a few brothers like you, y'all click, I try to build something your family, yourself, and they families, and do it like that. Until shit hit the fan, because I think shit gonna eventually hit the fan, especially if the economy continue to go downward and crash in the United States. They gonna drop all semblance, all appearance of fairness, equality, integration. That shit gonna drop out. It's gonna be scapegoating, going after the people we don't like, and we know who America really don't like out of everybody. Who? Us.
Us. Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be another Rosewood. It's gonna be another Black Wall Street. And Black Wall Street wasn't the only one. That was just one of the most prominent ones. You had Rosewood, you had Thibodaux, Louisiana, you
Yeah.
had Wilmington, North Carolina. I could name 30, 40 places they did the same thing they did in Black Wall Street. Beaumont, Texas, right by where I'm at. Since we couldn't integrate in the white society and in the dominant society, we were so fine. We do our own shit. And so when we start thriving amongst ourselves, spending money with ourselves, they're like, hold up, them niggas done figured this shit out. Let's go destroy that shit. You know what I'm saying? They did shit around the country. Look at the
Right.
Red Summer 1919. You know what I mean?
Talk,
That
talk
shit
to me,
wild,
man.
man. Yeah,
Talk to me.
man.
Talk to me, man. Shit. Hey, listen, this is education. You feel me? I'm in this seat right now. Speak on it. You say
Yeah.
1919, the red
Red
what?
Summer. They call it the Red Summer. Across the
Mm,
country, they start fucking over us. And one of the results of that eventually was Tulsa, Oklahoma, which was famous, but that wasn't the only place they got fucked over. Black people were self-sufficient, independent, doing our own thing across the country because we couldn't integrate in a society. So we had to thrive in our own society. And we were doing that in every state that we were present,
mm,
you know. And one of the reasons they went with integration was to take our black dollar that we were spending with our own self and put that in that take our money and transfer that wealth into white society or
mm-hmm.
dominant society. We thought the white man ice was colder. You know what I'm saying? Instead of buying ice from the black stove. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I
Nah,
wasn't on here last time, but I could even equate that to what Dion did when he left Jackson State and went to Colorado. One of the things they praised him for, all the money he bring to Colorado,
mm,
all the attention he brings, all the product, all the merchandise. That's a transfer of wealth. What Dion doing, I don't like Dion. Fuck Dion. What he doing is a transfer of wealth from black society to white society. That money going somewhere to some group of people, and I guarantee they don't look like us. And they praising him because they removed him of Jackson State. They stopped that movement. He was the head of the movement of the top black athletes going to HBCUs. And whatever the top black athletes go, that's where the money go. Because we are the engine of the NCAA. That's a multi-billion-dollar organization. It's about business. It ain't got nothing to do with sports. It's
mm,
about business. They want to stop billions of dollars for coming to black society and black people. That's why he took the 30 pieces of silver like Judas and went to Colorado. Fuck Dion. He
mm.
know exactly what he doing. Cause he be bragging about the money he'd have brought to Boulder. That means he know what the fuck he doing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. And everybody will support him because they don't see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? It was a Black Wall Street to Jackson State. Everybody couldn't go to Jackson, so they would go to Prairie View. They don't go to Alcorn. They was going to go to FAMU. All black talent started coming. The next year, when he decided to leave, it was about 6, 7, 5 stars who had committed to Jackson State on the cool. He told them, don't sign with Jackson State because I'm leaving. This shit been going on. They're going to keep going on. It's still going on now. Race is at the center of all this, whether we want to admit it or not, because they want to deny us resources and wealth to keep us down, keep us downtrodden, to keep us begging daddy government for shit, and when we could do for ourselves.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, bro. But it's
That's real
real though.
shit.
It's real shit.
That's real talk. Hey,
Yeah.
it gets deeper locally too. Like you already know that in LA, the top schools back in the 80s, 90s, 70s, Crenshaw, Dorsey, all these schools, but the outskirts schools, see, they wasn't winning. So what they start doing when they wouldn't allow it, at first you had to go to school in the area you grew up in, you know, that was near your address
Yeah.
or your little circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You was
Then they started
zone.
your zone. Now it's like okay, now you got,
Mhm.
you know, damn kids who live in South Central waking up going to school way in Beverly Hills because they playing sports for that
Mhm.
school and they allow it.
You get bust there.
Yeah.
You get bust there. Easy. Easy. That's easy. You know what I mean? Man, y'all brothers, you know what I'm saying? Both nigga, let me hear. Nigga, let me drop a bomb right now. Hold on, man. Shit. Let's not forget this the 50th episode, goddamn
The 50, the golden episode, goddamn it, like the golden anniversary. I remember my grandparents was married 50 years. They call that the golden anniversary.
the
That
golden
golden.
anniversary, man. Golly. Man. Hey, I got some more shit up in here, man. As y'all can see, my niggas is intelligent. We ain't on no stupid shit. Hello. Happy Friday night to everybody, man. I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, had a good week. If y'all watching, man, hit that like button. If y'all watching from YouTube, hit that subscribe button, man. We up in here, man, every Thursday night. We did it Friday because I want to make sure all of my fellas was up in here. Shout out to Milo, Hunted P.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
want to shout out to Big LA. Hope bro get better, you know what I'm saying, in his situation.
Yeah.
Big LA.
Yeah, 100p, man. This week, man, I was thinking like, what would it be like? What would it be like if Kefi D and Puff Daddy sat down with one another?
Well,
I wonder what that conversation would be like. So you know what?
man.
Hold on. You know what? I decided to clip up a clip and to see what that possibly may be like. Man, hey, we be right back. Check this out, man. Hold on.
Still here, bro. All eyes on me, you know. I used to be coming in my low rider. All eyes on me, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was hard. If you didn't like that shit, you was a hater. You know that goddamn well. You know goddamn that shit was hard, motherfucker.
I love that shit. I play that shit in my fucking sleep. I wake up to it and I brush my teeth to it.
I liked this shit too. Come on, man. Be honest. Did you like it?
Hell fucking no. Don't ever ask me that fucking question again.
There's something fucking wrong with you. Or you know that shit was hard. But to give him his props, that motherfucker had some good shit, you know.
You ever been mind fucked before?
Well, Jupiter, you?
Mind fucking is not no joke.
What the fuck is going on here?
I'm mind fucking you right now.
Mans don't do no shit like that.
Can you feel my dick fucking your mind?
Hey, man, you better get your, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't do that in front of around, you know what I'm saying?
I'm mind fucking the shit out of you.
Man, you make me want to whoop your ass, man.
Puff Daddy is an example where mark ass niggas get a lot of money and power.
I just wanted to see what it would be like if the two niggas sat down. What you say, Milo? Thank you,
Puff
Brandy.
Daddy is an example of when mark ass niggas get a lot of money and power. They Puff Daddy.
Say them niggas that, you know, all in the videos, all on the song.
Nigga ain't never had no respect in high school. Ain't never had no hoes in high school. Could never get no pussy in high school. Excuse my language, but y'all feel what I'm saying.
Hey,
And when they get money, they couldn't get it on GP or who they are, who their character is. Now they got money. They retaliating against all the real niggas.
That's real shit, man.
Oh,
That's real
God.
shit. Them cats who didn't have no love back in the day. Them cats who couldn't get no bras back in the day. Now they exploding. That's why in their 50s banging these 20-year-old women.
My God. Hey. Hey.
Hey, I was getting women broke than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 baby mamas. I ain't saying that's right, but that's just what happened. I ain't no
Hey.
money, but I can pull a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo. It ain't on you. It's in you, man. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit. Hey. Yo. That was, hey, I just wanted to see, like you say, you know what I'm saying? Puffy may be one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? That
It's obvious he one of them niggas because the way he move, you just watch how he move. He one of them mark ass niggas who got money and power. Now he retaliating against all the real niggas.
That's real.
But I think Kefi D, he like, just speaking to him, that's a stupid old motherfucker right there. Like, bro, you all on interviews talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Like,
He supposed to know the G code. He's supposed to know the street code. He went against everything he was taught.
Facts. Everything. He forgot everything. That's real. Hey, but listen, when the
everything.
motherfucker
Come on.
dangling your bag in your face, that's how you able to see, what you stand on, man. Like, what they say, stand on business. I hear that that topic going around a lot these days. Stand on business.
Cause that
Hey,
little mark ass little boy, T.I. little punk ass little boy said that.
yeah,
Yeah, he said he's staying on business. He said niggas know what I mean when I say I stand on business. I said that little albino kid talking about he standing on business. Like, come on, man.
He grew up in a gated community. You need to be quiet.
Yeah, silver spoon.
And that's the shit I hate right there, man. You got them cats like that, man. Like, he did a show. I was watching that shit over with my wife, man. He had a show and T.I. was there. And T.I. was laughing the whole time his son was performing. And I'm looking in the background. I'm like, everybody got their camera phones out taking pictures of T.I. That's it.
They not even pointing the shit to the stage. They looking at this nigga T.I. like over here laughing at
And
him.
that's kind of messed up because, like, I understand. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I know T.I. want to see his sons and kids be successful. Which parent would want their kids to be successful? Mm-hmm. But it's like, that's what's wrong with the rap game nowadays, because I can name about 10 artists I know personally who can out rap a bunch of niggas in the industry, but they won't get that shine because whoever got that plug nowadays in the industry, instead of going out look for talent, they're going to spend some money with their homeboy, which I'm going to look out for my homeboy. But, if it's about music, why don't you go find somebody that know how to make good music?
Right.
It stopped being about good music over a decade ago. It stopped being about lyrical skill over a decade ago.
Why you say that, man? Why you say that, man?
I mean, come on,
because
man.
corporate interests want to push a certain agenda, and they find certain artists to push a certain agenda out. Ain't got nothing to do with skill. They trying to get a certain message out that'll penetrate Black society and make us act a fucking fool. And that's why they get these fucking fools to rap to us.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the era. The era, we had Little Kim in our era. To us, Lil Kim, Kaya, Foxy Brown, they like, oh, they rap dirty. But look at the chicks now. Suki Hana was talking about she eating a nigga ass.
Let me ask y'all a question.
No class.
Let me ask y'all a question, because I seen this the other day. I forget where I saw it. Somebody said that the same music that these females are making today is no different than what like Too Short or Uncle Luke used to make back in the day. What y'all feel about that?
No,
the thing about that, those dudes was the exception to the rule. You had X Clan, Public Enemy, KRS-One, Poe Righteous Teachers, Scarface. You had a lot of people dropping knowledge. And that one ignorant motherfucker,
Africa Bambaataa,
we let them slide. But now, most of the motherfuckers, some ignorant motherfuckers saying some stupid shit. This shit done flip.
It flipped. It flipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got less conscious rappers and more ratchet rappers, if you want to say.
Exactly.
Just more artists with the lack of with no knowledge. Sometimes I be listening to that songs, I be like, damn, man. Like, when I'm in the studio, sometimes I'm like, wow, the shit I be writing for people, I'm like, it's real shit. But I be listening to some of these songs like, man, you mean to tell me this nigga sat in the studio and came up with lyrics and it was just it? It was like 4 words. It took you all that long to come up with that?
They not even trying nowadays. They saying whatever the fuck they want to, put it on wax and put that shit out. They don't give a damn about artistry, integrity, standards, class, tact, skills, none of that. All that shit out the window.
Bro say
My
garbage.
boy on Facebook, Devon said they garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage. Garbage.
Appreciate you for tuning in tonight, Mr. Johnson. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, shit. He said garbage.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Hey, but if you look like I say, the women, female artists nowadays, well, you know, something I don't, you know, we know that the C white guy, you know what I'm saying? Like he said something real. The women are under attack now. They don't realize that the black man was taken out of the home back in the day. It's like everybody was left alone. You know, the black women used to get on the black men. Oh, they call those bitches hoes on their music. But now they under attack. Look at how they allowing. Look at the Sukiana's Reds to represent the black women. Like, okay, this is the black woman. You don't realize that they let them represent y'all as an attack.
Right.
Yeah. That's that bullshit. Even the ignorant niggas who rapped about dope and all that, they told you the other side of that shit. Look, I got on a t-shirt right now. Above the Law, Black Mafia Life. You know what I'm talking about? Above the Law, Black Superman, one of my favorite songs. They talk about selling dope, but they tell you the cops coming after they ass. They tell you the other side that they would tell you about it. They wouldn't necessarily glorify. They'd be like, shit, we on, you know what I'm saying? Cops coming after us for selling this dope.
Hey, you gonna make me bang that at the end of the night, nigga, while we ride now. You feel me? That Black Superman.
I'm talking about Black Superman. Black Superman, VSOP. I love Above the Law. Right here in Texas, we were listening to that shit.
Real shit. Devin the Dude is my
you know what's so crazy?
I fuck with Devin the Dude. I fuck with Devin the Dude.
Hey, Milo, what's so crazy is how music travels. I remember before Cuz Dre passed away, man, I was down there hanging with him, and he was like, "What you know about these dudes?" He was banging the Relatives in Houston. I said, "What you know about the Relatives, man?"
Right.
That's some West Coast hood shit. Like, what you know about this shit, man?
But to be honest, Texas in particular and California always had a close connection.
Facts.
You look at the music,
always.
A lot of y'all best artists, they parents and they family come from Texas. The Black Panther Party, one of the niggas who started Black Panther Party come from Port Arthur, motherfucker, Texas. Bobby Seale, where I'm from. Texas and Louisiana always had Louisiana and California always had a tight connection. Tight. We the same people. That's our cousin. Look, 100P.
Facts.
My grandmother, his grandmother's sister. My grandmother moved to Port Arthur, Texas because of his grandmother who was living in Port Arthur, Texas. You understand what I'm saying? She moved to LA. We always had a tight connection. So LA, Texas, and Louisiana was always tight. The energy out there come from Texas, Louisiana. We always loved y'all. Y'all always loved us. We always had a bond. So we always bumped West Coast shit. When it was East Coast, West Coast, Robert, quiet as kept, we was down with the West Coast. Yeah.
Real,
hey, shit. Hey, people forget Ice Cube and Scarface when they made that song in '94. You know, shit. You tell Bill and Hillary, Ice Cube, it ain't no killing me. Like, shit, that was
exactly.
Like, hey, go to Dallas. You know, DOC. He came out of Dallas. If he wouldn't have
DOC from Texas. DOC wrote Boys in the Hood. DOC wrote all Easy top hits. DOC wrote nigga from Texas wrote that shit. We always been down with each other.
All them labels, Death Row, NWA, Ruthless. Hey, he was around. And he was
exactly.
He was also a big influence on how Snoop Dogg, you know, used to pen his shit or deliver his shit.
Man, look, Bushwick Bill on the Chronic. Bushwick Bill on the Chronic. They had a group out of Texas, Big Mike and 3-2. They were called the Convicts. They was about to sign with Death Row till they came back to rap a lot. We always been one. Yeah. It ain't really been no separation between Texas and California. That story need to be told. I don't think that story out there like it should be.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Nope.
Facts.
They don't tell that. They don't tell that at all.
I got a question for y'all, man. We gonna shift gears, man. This some real shit. Hey, ladies, if we got any ladies in the chat that may be watching, I want to ask y'all this question. This for everybody. If a man proposes to a girl, she says no, is the relationship over?
Fuck that bitch.
Milo said, bleep that broad.
Hey, if she said no, if she said no, she probably did him a favor.
Yeah, exactly. He chose the wrong hoe.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If he get on his knees, prostrate himself, pull out a $4,000-5,000 ring, and she says no, fuck that bitch.
Look at 10 stories.
Hey, Milo, tell him where he can go to get a mango.
Shot-town in the building.
Hey, go to the DR. Go to the DR.
Bro said it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Go to DR, get you one of them mango. They gonna love you. They black. They just speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Again, the question is, if a man proposes to a girl, she says no, is the relationship over?
It was over before he answered that question. It was over before he got on his knee.
First,
he didn't know. He didn't know it was over.
He didn't know. He didn't read the signs.
Wait, let me hit that button, bro.
I mean,
hold on, man.
He didn't read the signs. You know what I'm saying? He should know. Look at her. She's not even. I mean, I don't mean no harm, but just the image. But like, she don't even look like she ready to be a wife. She thought he was getting down on some other shit.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't tripping. He was tripping.
Salute, bro. Shout out my nigga Tim Story. Salute.
Tim Story, what's happening?
2024, man. That's my shot town partner, man. You know what I mean? Connected like that.
Shout out to Chicago, man.
Chicago full of niggas from the South. All their grandmamas and granddads from the South.
Brandy say bye-bye for now. And she hit the emoji.
Brandy, thanks for tuning in.
Take it easy, Brandy. You must be down with the chick he proposed to.
I think she's talking about. I think she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that was being proposed to. You feel me?
Okay. I'm gonna give her a pad.
You know what I'm saying? I think she was saying, nigga, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
100%.
But
shit, 100%.
You know what though? I will say this, Rose. You know, in this day and age,
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah.
Right. In this day and age, Rose, it's sort of crazy because you don't know who you with nowadays if you haven't built nothing with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like some people who I don't encourage nobody to get out of a relationship. They've been with somebody for over 10 years because you think you missing something by not having free time and going out there. You ain't missing shit, man. You gonna fuck around and give up somebody that's made for you and go out there and be with somebody that ain't gonna do nothing but keep playing or you know, a lot of people nowadays, I'm not going to just say women, a lot of people nowadays not even looking for a relationship. They looking for basically what the person can do for me. That's it.
Right. No, that's real.
You know,
that's real.
So you know, some people got to make good judgments on that. And I'm going to say this too, like going off what Milo said, shit, go to that Dominican Republic. You a single man? Shit, go to Dominican Republic. But
y'all niggas keep pushing that DR down there, man. What's going on? What's going on down there in the Dominican Republic, man?
Hey, I'm gonna put some of these ladies up on game. You know, with the border crisis going on, a lot of people not looking at that. They like, oh, people just coming over from other countries. A lot of these women coming over here from other countries with that mind frame of what went on in their country, and they know some of these men here is looking for wives and shit. Some of these ladies crossing the border from Venezuela, Honduras, all that. They finna take some of these men
and make the connection.
They taught how to be wives down now in the DR and the South America and all that.
That's the thing.
They ain't been fucked over by feminists.
Hold on. I got a question because you know some motherfuckers gonna say, so y'all gonna say it ain't no good sisters here that can't be the same thing. Ain't no sisters
Yeah,
right here in these United States of the, you know what I'm saying, of the states that can't be
it
on the
With
same.
is.
fans.
You might have some that
It
might say,
is. But
"Well,
they not the majority. The majority of them that bought into the lie. The majority of them that bought into that feminism shit. The
mm,
majority of them fucking over themselves. You know what I'm saying? You cater
mm,
to your
You see
man,
what
you support
Taraji
your man, you
Henson
down with
said?
your man. He gonna come home and he gonna take care of home.
mm."
What Taraji say? She not dating men, black American men no more, or something like that,
Hey,
because
I wish I had that clip
they all
too.
been ran through. Like, what kind of men are you
Yeah,
dealing with?
yeah, yeah. She did say that. Go back and check out episode 37. I think that song. Taraji broke that
Yeah,
down.
like,
She said she ain't fucking with no niggas in the States because we all ran through.
but hey, you know what's so crazy though? Because I'm gonna say this: a lot of the women nowadays, I want to say from the age of probably 23 to 35, maybe even 40.
Mhm.
They don't like I said, they don't want love. They don't want a like, and they don't want that connection. They just want somebody who gonna give them what they want. Cause half these chicks nowadays, they don't know how to clean a house. They don't know how to cook in the morning. They don't know how to keep up with a schedule. They don't know how to balance a checkbook. They don't know how to do that shit because a lot of them wasn't taught. Because why? They 50 or 60-year-old mama is in the club with them.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Competing with the daughter.
I
Yeah.
do
Oh,
believe it now. Hey, it is some sisters out here that's holding it down though and doing what they
oh, it
supposed
is.
to do. I mean, you know what I
I
mean?
agree
Like,
with
It
you,
is.
but they are
It is. Don't get
but
me
they
wrong.
are they are in the minority. You can fuck with 50 women, and out of 50 women, you might find 2 good girls, maybe
mm,
3.
mm.
The majority of them on some other
Dang,
shit.
that low.
But
Oh
what's
Hey,
so?
shit,
Milo.
he
Hey,
put the
real shit. Hey,
Yeah,
Milo. You know
lower
why?
than the
Because they
motherfucker.
not
Hey,
looking. They
nigga.
not looking in the right places. They want to hang out at the club, looking for the nigga that's pulling up on 28s with rims and got 8 hoes flocking them. They want that dude. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the trash man that's making
Uh,
120K a year with OT. That's got a nice house
right,
and 3 cars and
right,
not trying
right.
to. They not looking for that guy. They not looking for the meter maid guy, the parking enforcement guy that's making 200 a year with OT. You know what I'm saying? They
mm,
Yeah, they
want
done bought
they want
into
it
the
to be the
lie.
nigga. They want it to be that nigga that's tatted up with chains and that's gonna whip their ass every now and then. They want to be the one to say, "Well, I changed him into the man. I'm changed him into the man he's supposed to be." No, I'm telling you right now. Look, real shit. Ain't no woman gonna change a nigga who already got his mind made up on what he want to do.
When a real man, a real
the
brother
lady,
find a real
the
woman,
lady,
he gonna lock her down. He gonna love her. He gonna take
the
care of her.
lady in the chat, shout out to my sister Brandy. She say, I do. I want love. Shit. I'm a lover, not a ratchet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Brandon, you
Yes.
find a real nigga like
I got
me,
hey.
I'm gonna be down with you forever.
Hey, yo,
Come to
sis.
Texas. Come to Port Arthur.
Oh, shit, sis. These niggas is
Not the
crazy. These yo, that's my sister, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, real shit.
Yeah, because
Hey,
the older
listen,
you get, I'm about 10, 15 years older than y'all. The older you get, you realize quality over quantity. You know what I'm talking about? When you find a quality woman, she better than 10 dime bitches who on some stupid shit. I'll take a 6 or 7 over a 10 every day if that
yo,
6 or 7 is a good girl.
yo, she said, come on down.
Milo. He said, "Shit, I'm a
Oh
reschedule
shit.
that DR trip."
Yeah,
I,
86
I,
that
I,
motherfucker.
I might have spoke too soon.
I got some butt. I got some butt.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Hey, I got some butt.
But you know what though? It's a little bit too much competitiveness nowadays. I'll say this on the women's part because, like I say, as the times evolved and people are getting younger. I'm talking about like grandparents now are like 48 years old. You know what I'm saying? So you might have a 60 or 58-year-old woman competing with her 30-some-year-old daughter, talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna get that
Most
nigga to hit me
definitely.
before you." You know what I'm saying? And you see that,
Well,
especially in LA. You go to the man. I ain't saying on that. I got a partner. He go to Atlanta to a strip club. He say, "I love going here because it's a mom and daughter who work there, and I go see them both at work."
Most definitely. You know, I'm in Atlanta all the time. It's down here in Texas too. A lot of women on some bullshit, but what the good girls don't realize, they don't have to compete with the ratchet bitches. Let them ratchet hoes be ratchet. The good women gonna win in the end because once nigga finish playing with all them fast women, they want a woman who they ain't got to worry about. They want a woman that any nigga can't run through. They want a woman who loyal, who gonna cook, bake cakes, rub my shoulders, make me want to come home. That's what is the ingredients for a long-term successful marriage and relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But see, women not taught that no more. They not taught acceptance of things nowadays. Like as far as love, some women have. I got some partners who are good brothers that have had good girlfriends and stuff that it didn't last because the woman didn't know how to accept something that's good to them. They
Hold
wasn't
on.
taught the acceptance. Yeah, you hear women telling their daughter, "Oh, you gotta this man gonna sweep you off your feet and take you here and there." But yeah, you gotta teach her how to accept that.
Let me flip the script for a minute.
Hmm.
Let's flip the script for a minute. Niggas ain't out here on their P's and Q's neither, fellas. Let's not ignore the ignorance on the niggas' behalf. I'm gonna just say that.
But like who though? You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
When don't women dictate a relationship? Don't they
the
know
game
they
bangers,
choose who gets up in them?
the game bangers that choose to be out here shooting, fighting, and scrapping with these niggas compared to being at home with his family. We talk to them niggas because it's a
Fuck them
whole.
You know
niggas.
what?
It's a lot
Fuck
of
them
that.
niggas. There's a
Hold
lot of
on, hold
niggas
on,
who lost.
hold on. Let's go a little bit deeper. The niggas that
Hmm.
still live at home, maybe with their mama. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, but like the niggas that ain't got no job, just posted there living off broads in his mama garage. We
Yeah,
talking to them niggas. You feel me? Like
I
yo,
yeah.
blame the broad. If she want to lay up with some motherfucker like that, how you gonna blame him?
because
To the men
we the head of
to
the
who
sword.
living like that, they
We
need
the
to
head of the,
realize
we
that
the
ain't
head
the
of the
way.
no, it
Showing
ain't.
the fuck
We the
ain't.
head of the
That ain't the
sword, bro.
way.
We the head of the sword, bro. We the head of the sword. We the head of everything that's divine. It don't matter. It start right there. And
This
then
is why
everything
fathers are
else
important
right
in
there.
big boys' lives.
Above us, ain't number one above us. But we in this spiritual, physically realm, we the head of the sword. You
Hmm.
feel me? Like so, if niggas ain't in here, like again, the niggas that's out there on the block doing whatever they do, gang banging, shooting it, instead of being at home with your family.
They losing in the end. And they realize that eventually. They just
Still,
realize when they 40s, 50s, 60s that they done
come on,
wasted a whole bunch of years doing stupid shit.
come
They
on.
eventually come back to our thinking. They eventually come back to how we thinking. They just get it too late. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the way to go. That ain't the life. You done bought into a lie. You done bought into doing what other people want you to do. Let people shame you and acting a certain way. Let people shame you into what manhood's supposed to be. Manhood, we not meant to be alone.
Mm,
We meant to be
At all.
companions with somebody. We
mm,
meant to
mm,
love.
mm.
Love is more powerful than anything. And
Yes,
when
This is
you
sir.
why
get
black
violent,
women
you
stay
get
happy
violent
too.
to protect your family. You get
Yes,
violent
sir.
to protect your children. You get
Yes, sir.
violent to protect your wife. You can get violent over no hood shit, no set shit, no gang banging shit. That's stupid shit. They all realize it. They just got to go through pain to realize it.
Yes, sir.
I went through a little pain to realize, but I ain't have to go through the penitentiary. Thank God, knock on wood. But a lot of niggas who go through that, they gonna eventually get here. Hopefully they get here sooner rather than later before it's too late.
Get hip or get hit.
Let
Shit.
me drop a bomb for my nigga. Hold on. I gotta ring the alarm for this one. Hold on. The 50th episode. Shit. Nigga, you heard what that man said? Did y'all America? Did you hear what that man said? Nigga say they gonna get here sooner or later. Shit.
Hey, you know what, bro? piggyback off what Milo said, I hear this a lot. You hear a lot of women that's up in age say, why this older guy not trying to talk to us? Well, like you said, some of the guys who finally do get their head on straight, they may be up in age. Some of them decide to start families late in life. I don't mean no harm. A 52-year-old man can't start a family with a 52-year-old woman. You know,
Nah, you're
so
gonna have to get a younger woman.
he got to get a younger woman. I understand that,
You
but I
have
be
to.
trying to figure out, like, what is a 61-year-old woman doing with a 28-year-old boy?
I mean,
Because her mind fucked up.
yeah.
She got a masculine mindset. When the older women get with the young women, them so-called cougars, they want a nigga they could dominate. They need to flip the game. They should have flipped the game 20 years ago. They want a man they could control. But eventually they're gonna get tired of being able to control a man because that's out of whack. That's not how it's supposed to be. The man supposed to be the head of the household. The man supposed to be the dominant one. The woman's supposed to be submissive. Women think being submissive is a dirty word, but when a woman being submissive, that's powerful for a submissive woman. That's power. Because you make a
Some
man
women not
cling
taught
on
how
to
to be
you
that.
and love you and be down with you and protect you, provide for you forever because you submissive. Any women listen to this, submissive is the goal. You can't submit to any nigga. You know, check who he is, check his character and his who he, how his mindset is. Or you find a dude who got some gumption about himself, some real shit about, submit to the man. Y'all gonna grow and prosper.
Talk that shit. Now, hold on, let me drop another bomb from Milo dropping them hits on the
Real
niggas
shit.
tonight.
Real
Boy.
talk.
Uncle Milo, big brother. No, nigga, that's Milo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what my niggas say, big brother. Oh,
What you say? Hey, what he say, Milo? Saying if all don't work, go to the DR.
Go to the DR.
Hey, I got a question for y'all, man. Hey, that's on some real shit. I was thinking this week, man. Who would y'all put on the black Mount Rushmore? Out of anybody in politically, music, any black person in history of our existence excuse me, that you know of.
Yeah.
Who would you put on the black Mount Rushmore? 4 people.
Malcolm X.
Mount Rushmore got 4 people, right?
Right.
Like Hunter P say, my kinfolk who I love. I'm gonna go with Malcolm X. I'm gonna go with Marcus Garvey. I'm gonna go with Dr. Claude Anderson, and I'm gonna go with Dr. Amos Wilson. Them 4 right there.
Now
Take care of all categories of what black man or what black manhood, black business, black prosperity is supposed to be.
Okay. Now let me ask you. We got to dig a little bit deeper. Why would you choose those 4 individuals? Like, what out of everybody out of all time?
Dr. Amos Wilson, because he talking about black survival through economics, through education, through business. Black people surviving, because if we ain't moving forward and prospering, we can go extinct. Malcolm X, because he was a prime example of black manhood, black self-defense, survival, keeping us alive. Dr. Claude Anderson, because he was talking about black people coming together, aggregating our resources and prospering economically. You know what I'm saying? And Marcus Garvey, because he was the godfather of them all. All of them come from Marcus Garvey because he embodied all that shit.
Yeah. That's real. On the P.
Who
your phone?
I mean, I agree. I'm going with Malcolm X, Garvey, and one dude I used to follow. This is an LA activist back in the day. Rest in peace. His name was Terry Anderson. He tried to bring awareness to people in like 2000, 2001, and what everything he said is going on today here in LA, which is crazy. Let me see. 3, my 4th person, I would probably put. Damn, it's kind of tough. Them is 3 I got for right now. I wouldn't know who the 4th. I know some people would say, "Oh, Obama." I'm not putting Obama on the fucking Mount Rushmore.
Fuck Obama.
Oh
like
shit.
real shit. Like I mean,
Oh, shit.
I get so sick and tired of some of my partners who are other races trying to prove to me of how much what Obama did for black people. I said, you are telling a black man what this person did for black people. Like, come on, man.
I mean, hey, shit, it's deep. It's deep, man.
It
You
is, man. But like I said, like I said, I know for a
put a
fact,
fourth
Malcolm
one
X,
up there,
Garvey.
bro. You got to put a fourth one up there,
Let me
man. You
see,
just
Malcolm
can't
X, Garvey. I'm adding my personal opinion, Terry Anderson, and shit.
Come on.
If I had to put somebody up there,
yeah, let's go.
I would probably put Patrice Lumumba. If you don't know who he is, look him up.
I gotta check that out. If y'all follow him, shit, look that up. I have the slightest idea who that is, but I definitely will do my research.
He was. I'm not just look him up. You know, you're gonna be like, wow, I didn't know that.
That's real. That's real.
Patrice Lumumba was a cold nigga. Lord, forgive me for saying he was a nigga. He was African. He became the leader of the most mineral rich resources nation on earth in the Congo. They kicked out the Belgians. They got diamonds, they got gold, they got uranium, bauxite, copper, whatever you want in that area. You know what I'm talking about? And he was like, we need to stop giving these colonial masters our resources for pennies on the dollar. Keep our resources for our people. He had a movement going to help all the people in the Congo, Africans, black people worldwide. And United States, along with the Europeans, assassinated him. And they put in his right-hand man, Mobutu, who stabbed him in the back and became a leader. But he right, Hunter P. Right. Research Patrice Lumumba. It was the greatest in a bad way, the worst assassination ever. And it led to a series of coups, assassinations around the world. Patrice Lumumba was the first. Malcolm X talk about him.
That's crazy.
He had that. He had that mentality of, we've seen this on some shows. They say when the white man came, he had the Bible, we had the resources, and when he left, he had the resources, we had the Bible.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I do remember hearing that at some point. I do.
Lumumba's the truth.
I do. Definitely gonna have to do my research. Y'all out there too, man.
Yeah.
Watch.
Patrice Lumumba.
See what else I got in here, man. Oh.
Shout out to the OG Lumumba.
Hey, real quick, Rose. I don't know if y'all got that. I've never seen a popular governor debate between them people, but the Florida governor and the California governor had a debate. And I was listening to some of the stuff he said, talking about our governor Newsom here, it tripped me out, man. Because, something he said, under Biden, the black unemployment rate is low as it's ever been, this, that. He was speaking like it's going great for black people. And I was like,
where?
I was like, what the like for real, like where? I'm like,
the unemployment rate is a trick. The unemployment rate is a trick. When you in the unemployment system and you get the unemployment check, they count you. But after a certain amount of time, you stop getting the unemployment check, you out of the system, they don't count you. So the unemployment rate is easily 3 to 4 times more than what they say. So they say the unemployment rate is 5%, it's 15%. They say it's 10%, it's 30%. So when you don't get no more unemployment check, they don't count you no more. So they don't count you in the unemployment rate. There's a lot of people who don't have jobs, who ain't getting an unemployment check, out of the economic system, who's suffering. I was shocked when I went to LA about 3-4 years ago when my uncle died, my Aunt Pat husband died, Todd, and I went downtown in LA and I saw Skid Row and I saw blocks and blocks and blocks of homeless people living in RVs, tents, sleeping on the street. That shit shocked me, partner. Y'all in LA, or y'all from LA, y'all know what I'm talking about. That shit is spreading across the country now.
Yeah.
We see that in Houston now. We see that in Dallas now.
Shit, go to Oakland,
It's
the Bay
fucked
Area.
up.
That shit.
Them
It's here.
them people ain't in San Francisco in the Bay Area. That them people not being counted in the
It
unemployment rate.
ain't
So
too
the
far.
employment rate is much worse than what they telling you.
You got
It ain't
40,000
too.
homeless in Skid Row.
It ain't
40,000
too
people.
far. Listen,
Man, I
man.
ain't never seen nothing like Skid Row before again in my life.
It ain't too far away from California though. I'm right here next door in AZ.
That shit wild, partner.
It's a
They don't
scary.
count them people. The people you see on the street, they don't count them in the unemployment rate because they
Listen,
not
They don't
getting the
count them at
unemployment
all.
check.
yo, listen. I
They don't
lived
count them at
on
all.
75th and McDowell maybe a couple of years ago. I lived in Levine too. That like they all cities out here. West Phoenix, South Phoenix, Levine area. When I moved to the west side of Phoenix, man, it was this gas station, Circle K. Out here, Circle K is like 7-Elevens, how it is back in LA. You know, you got all the
Right,
7
right,
wherever you from, Milo down south, you know what where you got one of them consistent service
right,
stations, wherever, the same name.
right.
Circle K down the street at the time where I lived at, man. And this was some of the saddest shit that I've ever seen. You go up there to get some gas, some blunts, whatever. Lotto tickets, don't matter. Whatever. Polar pop. You pull in that gas station. Every time you pull in that gas station, it's about 7 to 10 zombies out there. I call them zombies. They
Yeah.
zombie, bro. I mean, like zombs, nigga, like over there on the bus
Smoking that
stop.
fentanyl.
Listen, it's an epidemic out here called blues. I don't know what's in it. Politically correct. I can't get politically correct, but it's some shit that had these niggas on a different level that it was, I seen niggas on crack, bro. I seen that where we grew up at. You feel
Right.
me? This shit
Yeah.
is different, my nigga. Totally different. I mean, like, yo, fuck your head up, nigga. Like, it's
I
not
just read
heroin.
about that.
It's like heroin and crack mixed together, nigga. If that could be something, that's what.
I just read about that shit, Rose.
Yo,
That shit is
fuck
crazy.
me up, bro. And that shit's sad because you pull up
It's
with your
$2
kids,
a
they
pill.
like, bro,
Yeah.
$2 a pill.
It's $2.
Nigga,
It's like
the radio,
heroin
you
and
go to the
fentanyl
bus stop,
pressed in a
you go
pill.
get- Come on, together. Exactly. I told you it was some shit mixed in there. Told you niggas. I told you niggas it was something mixed in there. I said
That
crack
shit,
and
yeah.
heroin, but it's something mixed in there, nigga. And that shit is ugly. I feel bad for the people out there on that shit, bro. You see women that's pregnant, nigga, and they young too. I'm talking like 17, 22,
hooked on that shit.
hooked.
Out there doming
Ain't no,
dudes up
hey,
for
hey, they don't
$2.
know no other way of life, and this got them so far gone from the truth, bro. It's sad. Nigga pull up in the driveway with his kids. They like, Dad, can we get him $1? Like, damn.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
hey, that's crazy because with that drug
Shit
being
crazy.
$2 a pop, you give somebody $1, shit, they halfway there.
That's halfway there. And that's the sad part, man. But yo, it's out here, man. Hey, anybody battling addiction, shit, go get help, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you know a family member that's battling addiction, go get motherfucking help, nigga. Shit.
Hey, some
Yeah,
people
that's
don't
the
want the help.
devil.
You
Some
feel
people
me?
don't want the help.
How the Chinese got rid of their addiction problem. The English government made money off selling dope. The opium wars. Check that shit out. They got it on YouTube. But anyway, the English brought opium to China because China had the largest economy in the world at one point. It's getting back there now. So the English were getting tea and silk and China, the cups and all that from China, and they were trying to say, "Well, look, we buying all this shit from y'all. Why don't you buy our stuff?" The Chinese was like, "Well, y'all selling inferior shit. We don't want them trinkets and shit y'all selling." So they came up with something. They colonized India. They took opium from India to Afghanistan and brought it over there to China and hooked them on opium. Had opium den.
Mm.
The Chinese emperor, leader, ruler was like, "Hold up, you turn our people into dope fiends."
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want this shit in our country. Get this shit out of here. The Chinese went to war with them to make them keep buying that dope, the opium wars. You know what I'm saying? And so the Chinese emperor, you know how they got rid of that shit? It's cruel, but they got rid of it. They lined up all the dope fiends, all the opium / heroin addicts, and they shot them because it wasn't no saving them. You know, we think that's cruel, we think that's wrong, and it is. But they got rid of their dope problem because them people was lost. They was gone. They was zombies, like you said, hooked on that opium.
Man, fucked up. Hey, I wanted to ask y'all before we got up out of here, man. I'm finna run these few clips, man. Check it out. Hey, you niggas ever been knocked out before? Or damn near knocked out before? It don't
Thank
matter.
God ain't never happened. I got jumped. I was in the 6th grade. I moved from Port Arthur to Houston. In the 3rd ward, went to Cutler Middle School. Some niggas called me in the bathroom and jumped my ass. I'm like, what the fuck? They ain't knocked me out, but they beat the shit out of my ass. I gotta confess. Motherfucker, you motherfuckers, you.
Yeah. I damn near been knocked out before, but it wasn't by the fist, it was by a bat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga with a bat, nigga. Long story, I'll tell you niggas later. But I was wondering, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, you know, I gotta pull up some shit, man. Hey, look, check this out, man. You ever been knocked out, man? Anybody in the comments?
He was knocked out so hard, he didn't even know he was knocked out. He was on the ground. He got up and said something to the ref like, "Don't ever play with matches, nigga," and fell.
Just say, "Don't ever play with matches." You ever been knocked
shit.
out? Well, you know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people in today's era will never get knocked out because they ain't fighting no more. They just shooting. Shit.
Right. Real
right.
shit. Real shit. Real shit. Hey, ladies, don't think I forgot about y'all. Hey, listen, man. If you ever, you know, back in the day in the 90s, early 2000s, if you was trying to get your life together, even to this day, man, if you're trying to get your life together, man, hold on.
Hey,
man.
ladies, get up. You have to hold the household down, right? They want you to pay the rent and the bills, right? Hello, I had excuses. I had reasons. I had a child young. You are your biggest worry. If you can get up and deal with all that on a daily basis, why can't you get an education for yourself? You still can work. You can still take care of your kids. You have a whole set of people there to back you up. They're waiting right now. So if you call right now, they're going to answer the phone right now. Take it from me. I did it. You can do it too.
She did it, and goddamn it, you can do it too, ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop a bomb for y'all. Shit, hey, she did it, you can do it too. All right.
I'm gonna research and see where she at today because just like that other dude, the guy that used to say, "You sitting on the couch? No, do it right now." Remember that guy? That dude came and said that shit was a
sitting
lie.
on the couch, you ain't doing nothing with your life. Why don't you get up and make something of yourself? Listen, they got an education down here for you. Free community college. Free. He was in there on this. I remember that shit. ICDC college. They even got Romeo Masterpiece on the shit. Yeah, man. Hey, shit, hey, fellas, man. Let me go in there and drop a bomb for us, man. We dropped some game tonight, man. I ain't listen. Listen. We got Big Brother Milo up in here. Big Brother Almighty. I gotta hit him with that. 100P, I gotta hit him with that school days. I got my nigga 100P up in here, man. My motherfucking co-host, man. You need to turn the Cali 13 LA shit, put the host on that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Next time on the episode, man, just put the host next to that motherfucker, man. Milo, thank you for coming through, champ, man. It's the motherfucking 50th.
Yes, sir.
Man, listen, man. Hey.
The golden episode.
The golden episode. Yes. The golden episode. Before we get up out of here, man, We're gonna go around the panel, man, as we normally do, my fellas. Y'all know what time it is, man. 100p, man. I'm gonna let you kick it off tonight, man. Get the people some news they can use, man, this week, man. This weekend, shit.
Well, first and foremost, be safe. Don't drink and drive. You know, so you want to make it to Monday. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But real talk, other than that, though, man, like I say, shit, we towards the end of the year. I don't know about other places, but I mean, hell, you look at the times right now, it don't even feel like Christmas season. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I say that to say this, you know, I mean,
that's real.
Keep your family close, but keep your enemies closer.
Yeah, we drop a bomb for my nigga, man, one time, 100p, man, like that. Blocker. Big brother Milo, man, shit, hey, get the people some news they can use, OG, man. What talk to him, man?
Love your mama, love your daddy, even if the nigga wasn't shit. Love your kids. Try to love people who love you. Stay down with them and fuck everybody else.
Like that, man. Let me drop a bomb. Big brother, man. Milo, man. Shit here, man. I do want to give a shout out to Big LA, man. You know what I'm saying? Hoping little bro get bit, you know, a lot better than what he is.
Get well, brother.
I want to tell Big LA to keep his guards up. We riding with him. If there's anybody out there that want to be artists,
one nigga all in your video dancing and shit.
You niggas is crazy.
Hey, what'd you say? What'd you say, Rose?
Media, nigga.
Hey, Rose, what'd you say, man? You finna turn up, Rose? They finna hit the club and stand behind the brawl, and how Will Smith got stood behind by Dwayne Martin, you know, allegedly.
Allegedly, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Allegedly, you niggas.
He allegedly popped his booty cherry.
Allegedly. Yo, we appreciate everybody that watched this shit tonight. We appreciate everybody that even may watch this shit. We're gonna try to make this shit go viral. If you watch it, man, make sure y'all hit that share button, man. Show you boys some love, man. It's that 50th episode. That 50th, episode, man.
The golden.
There we go. The golden episode. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
sir.
The golden anniversary. You feel me?
Already.
Yeah, man. Y'all stay cool, man. The Late Hour Show podcast is live right now over there with my brethren, man. Street Draft Media, man. Over there with Yogi Loco, BDS, AK Oxy. Again, we gonna keep Big LA prayed up. We family, man. Street Draft Media, man. It's the channels, man. We trying to run shit 2024, man. Let me drop a bomb for my up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We family.
And to the brothers, go to the DR.
Go to the DR.
Go to the DR. On that motherfucking note, hey, listen, we up out this biatch, man.
Peace.